Hi Benny, it's Don Green from DG Digital Services. Thanks for the opportunity to throw together this little audit for you. So as you can see, we're on your site here. So I'll just give you a couple ideas, show you where you're situated, show you your competition, and just talk about maybe two or three simple things that we can do that could make a difference quite quickly. So I see, if I'm just looking at your site here, like it's got contact us and everything, but like I'd like to have, if I was you, an actual phone number that is, see here, that's contact, it's perfect actually. I can see that there, like I didn't see it at first, so we could make sure that's really highlighted, like up here pulsating, whatever there. So because when people search you on the phone, we need this to be front and center. So all they have to do is tap. Okay, so you do have a lot of red on here. I'm not sure if that's your choice or whatever. But yeah, I did have a quick look. It's a bit light on content. There's a lot of white space in here. So content is like a big thing because when do people do like a Google search, you've got to remember Google's just a business just like you and I. So when people put in search for whatever topic in that, Google like to be known as the best at what they do. So to do that, they will find a website that has good authoritative content. It's going to be relevant to the search request, and they like to have like anything from like 1,000 to 1,500 words of authoritative content on the homepage. So you obviously don't quite have that. Probably a couple of hundred or whatever, but that is something that we can look at. We can do like a keyword research, because if I just took you to the back end of your website, just to give you an idea, this here is your global rating. So just about 103 millionth, as in the rating for your website around the world. This DR is really important with that. DR stands for domain rating. It is a score from 0 to 100. And as you can see, there's only one way we can go from here. So some of the things that help that are what is called backlinks. And it's telling me you have 92 backlinks, and they are coming from 14 different websites. So a backlink is just like this here. See how you've got your web address there, your URL, and when you hover over it, it is a clickable link. So if I was to click on that link, I get taken straight back to your homepage, because that's just showing me that there is linking back to your site. Okay, so it's telling me that you have 92 of these on the internet, and they're coming from 14 different websites. So we can definitely create a backlink campaign, and not all backlinks are equal. So we will find, and we do have, a lot of powerful links, a link being from like a website. So if you can get a powerful website that's linking back to you, that there transfers the power to your site as well. And what makes it even stronger, if it was in your industry. So if I had a concreting website where I could put your link on, well then that would give you more authority in Google's eyes than that. Another thing we look at is keywords. So it's telling me you've got 4 keywords on your site, and this is it here: epoxy floor Brisbane. This number here is 60, which means that that term is getting 60 searches. Okay, so the epoxy floor Brisbane, 60 searches a month. KD, which means keyword difficulty, is a 15, so that's getting up there. And that again is from 0 to 100. So I like to look at 0 to 3s because you can start getting traction with them a lot easier. When the numbers go up, as in the KD, you have to spend more money and time to rank for that because it's more of a popular name that a lot of people are trying to gain traction for. But it's showing me that you're not getting any traffic to you from your site for that term anyway. And you are found for this, but you are on the very bottom of page 6. This one here, Epoxy Floors, Brisbane. You're on page 8. Garage Floors, Brisbane. You are on page 10. And Fake Flooring, Brisbane. You're on page 10 again. So we need to do a lot of keyword research and get you into that top page position here rather than pages 6 to 10 there. So you should really have a lot more keywords. So if I just quick look at your opposition, Tough Floors come up. You can see that they probably have double your content, which obviously would be a contributing factor to why Google would put them up top as well. But they have, if I look at the back end of theirs, they are ranked just over 8 million. See there, their DR is 21 opposed to your 0, so they've obviously got more power. Yours is 94. They got 703 backlinks coming from 210. So they might be just a more established, probably been around a bit longer, as in a website or whatnot. And they've got 1,300 keywords. So we can definitely go through their keywords and sort of like see what they're found for, see where they're ranking. See Epoxy Flooring, position 5. Epoxy Paint, they're in position 1, and that's 800 searches. So these are good volume. So if I wanted to, I could actually find out where they're really ranking. So Epoxy Floors Brisbane, see that? You were on the very bottom of page 6, and they're on top position. Okay, so the thing is, they're absolutely beatable because, we can just provide more power, better power to the keywords. Nothing happens overnight, but it can definitely happen. So, and Epoxy Floors, where you were on that page 8, I believe. So they're in position 1 again. Yeah, so you can see they do have a lot of position 1s, but the thing is, that is nothing to be too concerned about because there's a lot that we can do here, and a couple of the things that are achievable. If I see, no, they're not really an image. See this image, fake. If I just right click on that and save this image as, if you look at the file name over here, see this. This is a wasted opportunity because they've just basically told you the photo size or whatever, where what I would be doing is before you put these images up, let's just check this one, what you do is you save the file name as something that you want to be found for. So once again, it's the same, you know what I mean, just the image size. So I would be then, before you upload these images onto the site, you'd want to make it Epoxy Floors Brisbane or Epoxy Concrete Floors or whatever, you know what I mean? But then when Google do the crawling of your website, these will come up as keywords. So it's really important that that we get a bit of content where we can create the keywords and things like that. So I'd also like these to just be simple drop downs, like so. See, when I click, then these come. Sometimes you can just hover over it, and those will drop automatically. So so we can definitely have a look at that. Epoxy floor quote. So I'd see down the bottom here you've got that contact form, where I would maybe make that a smaller little box, but what I'd do, I would put it up in probably in this section here, in that blank spot, or in the coming over this photo or whatever. But I would also have that contact form on every single page on your site, because you just don't know what page someone's going to be on when they feel like filling that form out. So you give them every opportunity you can, okay? And that does help. So there's definitely a lot we can do, a lot we can help. We can make the aesthetics a whole lot different, change the color schemes, get these drop downs, relocate this phone number. Like we'll have to have a chat to see the reasoning behind all the reds and whatnot. But yeah, there's definite strategies that we can do that will start promoting you in that. And you know, if you've been looked after for 3 months and you've only got 4 keywords that you're actually even getting found for, even so you're not getting any traffic for, that's a bit of a poor effort. So we could definitely do a lot of keyword research your industry, research your competitors. We already have probably in our own stock around 50 concrete sites in America. So I can create backlinks from industry websites for you already that have got good power, and that will start seeing you crank up the organics anyway. So with the Google, see if I just put Epoxy Floors Brisbane, these are the list. Like if when you do see it on a search, you know, the people who get in this top 3 position, the top one normally gets around 40% of the calls, the second one around 17%, and then 7%, and then next to nothing after that. You are in position 18 for this search term on the maps. We do have optimizing processes just for those Google listings where we can promote you and get you up into these sections. But like we say, everything does come at a cost. So without knowing exactly what budget you're on, I couldn't really tell you. But with the backlinking strategies, content, whatnot, that actually helps with the pages. So with our strategies and looking at some of your competition here already, I'm confident that we can crack you up to that top of page 1 and get you in here. And once that happens, which could take 3 to 6 months, I'm not going to lie to you, but once that happens, these top 3 and these top 3 as a combined amount get 87% of all the online traffic searching for that term. So this is why people actually put a lot of money into the SEO, because it actually can pay dividends, absolutely. So if any of what I've mentioned has sparked an interest or explained things where you can understand and you want to talk more, please feel free to reach out. All my details will be on the email, plus you have my contacts anyway. So Don Green, DG Digital Services. Talk to you soon, Benny.